Dime si vienes a mi cama, la fumamos la fama. Se la pasan ella siente que soy mala.
Assalamualaikum. Today I would like to introduce our topic, which is information technology in auditing. Information technology or IT play important role in modern auditing. It help auditor work faster, more efficiency and more accurately. According to Kim, Bonino and Nishwis 2009, technology features in generalized audit software guests are important in improving the auditing process. Today, auditors also use technologies such as artificial intelligence or AI, data analytics and blockchain to analyze large amount of data, detect error and identify unusual transactions. In addition, IT makes it easier for auditor to collect, review and manage audit evidence, which improve the quality and reliability of an audit. Although there are some challenges such as cybersecurity risk and the need for technical skill, IT has become an essential part of modern auditing. That is all from introduction. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Nurul Shukrina. So now we move to a positive impact of IT on audit. Moving on the first point, which is the shift from sample testing to full population analysis. In the past, auditors only examined a small sample of financial transactions and used the result to represent an entire dataset. However, this approach could miss unusual transactions or errors. With the help of data analytics software, auditors can now analyze 100% of companies' financial transactions quickly and accurately. As a result, the audit becomes more reliable and the overall audit quality is improved. So the next point is superior fraud detection capability. Artificial intelligence or AI and machine learning can detect suspicious patterns that are difficult for humans to identify. For example, the system can detect transaction approved outside normal working hours or unusual increases in manual journal entry. By analyzing this pattern over time, AI help auditors to detect fraud early and improve the accuracy of fraud prevention. The final point is the reduction of manual workload and human error. Robotic process automation or RPA can automate repetitive tasks such as data extraction, document checking, and sending confirmation emails. This saves auditors a significant amount of time and reduce the risk of manual error. As a result, the audit process becomes more efficient. Operational costs are reduction, and auditors can focus on more important tasks. That's all for me.
Now let's dive into a highly relevant topic in the modern corporate world, the negative impact of IT on audit. While technology has undoubtedly streamlined many business operations, it also introduced unique challenges and risks that modern auditors must take. As organizations transition to storing highly sensitive financial information digitally, they open themselves up to several vulnerabilities. Cyber attacks such as hacking, ransomware, and major data breaches are no longer rare events. If an attacker manages to alter or steal accounting data, auditors face a critical issue. They simply cannot rely on the integrity of the information. This leads to several arguments we must consider. The first one, we have reduced reliability. Cyber attacks directly damage the trustworthiness of financial records. The second one, we have more time required. Auditors can no longer just audit the numbers. They have to spend extra hours evaluating the strength of IT security controls. The last one, we have higher audit costs. Because this requires specialized knowledge, audit firms often have to bring in cybersecurity specialists, which ultimately drives up the total cost of the audit. Our second major concern is the heavy dependence on IT systems. Modern audits are deeply intertwined with accounting software, cloud computing, and advanced audit tools. But what happens when technology fails? When these digital platforms experience technical problems or outages, the entire audit timeline is delayed. The critical arguments here are system downtime. When a system goes down, it completely interrupts standard audit procedures, throwing off schedule. Last one, we have erosion on professional judgment. Perhaps more dangerously, auditors risk becoming too reliant on automated tools, potentially compromising their own professional skepticism and independent judgment. Finally, we must address the risk of data manipulation. Unlike traditional paperwork, electronic records can be altered seamlessly without leaving obvious physical evidence behind. If employees gain unauthorized access, they can modify transactions or completely delete records with just a few keystrokes. This presents a massive hurdle because the first one we have fraud detection. Financial fraud becomes significantly harder to detect when digital footprints are cleverly covered. The second one we have forensic techniques. To counter this, auditors are forced to perform additional testing and adopt complex forensic IT techniques. The last one we have unreliable evidence. At the end of the day, the overall audit evidence becomes less reliable, forcing auditors to proceed with extra caution.
Assalamualaikum, I am Putri. Right now, I will be presenting the key differences between a manual audit and an IT audit. So as you can see on the slide, we can break this down into 5 main areas. First is the testing approach. In a manual audit, we audit around the computer by looking at physical, paper-based documents. In contrast, an IT audit looks through and with the computer, testing the actual system logic and electronic records. Second is data coverage. Manual audits rely on sampling, meaning only test a small group of selected transactions. With an IT audit, we can use data analytic tools to test 100% of the dataset almost instantly. Third is speed and efficiency. Manual audits are very labor-intensive and time-consuming, which makes them prone to human fatigue and errors. On the other hand, IT audits use automated processing to cut down cycle times and remove those repetitive manual tasks. Fourth is the focus area. Traditional audits focus heavily on human compliance, physical controls, and making sure the ledgers are accurate. An IT audit shifts that focus towards system access controls, network security, data integrity, and automated algorithms. Finally, the evidence format. Instead of relying on paper documents, physical signatures, and manual workflows like a traditional audit, an IT audit relies entirely on digital logs, database schemas, and electronic workflows.
Thank you. Now we move to point part. To conclude, information technology has significantly transformed the auditing profession. It has changed the way auditors collect, analyze, and evaluating audit evidence, making the audit process faster and more efficient. One of the biggest benefits of IT is that it improves audit efficiency, accuracy, and overall effectiveness. Auditors can analyze large volume of data in a shorter time, which help identify unusual transactions and potential fraud more effectively. However, the use of technology also introduce new challenges, which is organization face cybersecurity threats, risk of data manipulation, and there is a possibility that auditor may become too dependent on automated system. Therefore, the quality of an audit does not depend only on technology, it also depends on the reliability of the information system and the competence and professional judgment of the auditor. In conclusion, technology should support audit, not replace them. By balancing technology tools with professional skepticism and ethical judgment, organization can improve audit quality and increase stakeholder confidence in financial reporting. Based on our discussion, we have several recommendations. First, organizations should strengthen their IT governance and internal control to ensure that information systems are secure, reliable, and compliant with regulation. Second, auditors should continuously improve their IT knowledge and data analytical skill as technology continues to evolve. Auditor needs to stay updated with new digital tools and auditing techniques. Third, technology should always be balanced with professional judgment. While software can process data quickly, only auditor can apply critical thinking, assess risk, and make informed decisions. Finally, companies should invest in stronger cybersecurity measures to protect audit data from unauthorized access, cyber attack, and data manipulation. By implementing this recommendation, organizations can maximize the benefit of information technology while minimizing its risk, ultimately improving the quality and credibility of the audit process. That concludes our presentation on the impact of information technology in audit. Thank you for your attention. I hope our presentation has provided better understanding of how technology is shaping modern audit. Thank you.
Saatnya sudah acuh tadi.